everyone, this is Victoria Tocca. Today we are going to talk about the difference between a headshot and a press photo. So to start off, what's really important is that your photos are current. That means if you've changed your hair color or your haircut or done something very different to your appearance, you will have to get new pictures done, especially for the headshots. The headshots are used as a tool for actors and singers who are applying for stage work, film work, commercial work, anything like that. So the headshot needs to stay current at all times. That means also that when you're applying for work or sending out your headshot, I would say that it needs to be rather neutral, meaning not too much makeup, no crazy clothing. You can still say a lot about who you are or what you want to express with your photos without going overboard. However, when it comes to your press photos, that's where you have the opportunity to express yourself a lot more. Press photos might be used for interviews, podcasts, a whole bunch of things where they will ask you if you have a press photo. I usually have a couple of different ones, maybe 4 or 5 different ones on my website, which are downloadable in printable size, which means it saves me a lot of work because I don't have to find these files and send them out to media outlets if they ask me for, say, a quote or, if I've done an interview or anything like that. And they're like, oh, can you also get us a press photo? I will just tell them to go to my website and download whichever one they prefer from my website. Please remember, though, that if you do send out a photo, you need to tell them who the photographer is because they need to get credited if they get printed in a magazine or a newspaper, etc. So if you go to my website, victoriatocca.se, then you will find the press photos and you will also find the names of the specific photographer that took the specific photo. And that information is really important to keep on there. So to show you a couple of different headshots throughout my career, this one is from around 2000. I had changed my hair color to brunette from being a blonde for a long time. So this was my new brunette headshot. And this one is a headshot that I had done in Los Angeles in about 2014, I would say. And this photo, I think I've also used as a press photo at some point, but mainly I would say it's a headshot. So to show you the difference, here is also a press photo taken around the same time in Los Angeles around 2014. And you can see the difference. One is really just like the upper chest area and head. It's a headshot. And the other one expresses something different. At that time, I was winning a lot of music awards for my music in America. So this specific press photo was done for all kinds of interviews that I was doing at a time because I was living and working a lot in Los Angeles, working on my music. Here are some different press photos from around that same time that you can have a look at to just see the difference between the press photos and the headshot. A few years ago, when I was playing Francesca in The Bridges of Madison County, I was asked to color my hair again and become a brunette, and I have stayed brunette since then. Kind of changed between a darker color and a slightly lighter color, but still brunette. So I had to, I've also grown older, so yay. So I had to do some new press photos, and some of my favorites that I've used a lot in the last few years are these. The one in the blue dress, I think, is great for both expressing what I do on stage as a singer, but also that I'm an entrepreneur, leader, business owner, businesswoman. So it's, for me, it's kind of a cross between all the things I do. So I love this picture, and it has been used for several magazines, and yeah, just a bunch of different things, interviews, etc. Another picture that I've used a lot as a press photo is this one. And I think it's really great because it's very straightforward. It shows who I am and what I do, I feel. And it's also very versatile. It's easy for people to cut out if they need to put it on another poster or, you know, some other artwork. And here are some of the different artwork situations where people have just used this picture for example, a podcast or a poster for a concert or something like that. So make sure you have a couple of different options if you're going to send out press photos or that will be downloadable for people. To show you a little bit more about the difference between a headshot and a press photo, here are some examples from other singers and performers that I've asked to send in some different options for you. Hannah's pictures, I would say both of them work as press photos. I would say this one, though, is probably the one that I would use as a headshot. Both great pictures. This is Joanna Forrest. She's a soprano from England, and her headshot shows clearly who she is. And as you can see on her press photo, that's a lot more sort of glamorous. And yeah, it's a press photo. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial explaining the difference between a headshot and a press photo. And I wish you the best of luck getting your new pictures done. You know what to do. Subscribe, like, share, comment. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I will try to answer as many of you as possible. And I'm looking forward to sharing my next video with you guys. Bye.